Hello viewers, this is Paladin of Odin, and this is some more Magic the Gathering Online. This is another episode of the Standard Commentary series. So first turn, Gnarl Root Trapper. I have to admit, I haven't seen elves in quite a while. Ooh, a foil. Ooh, Jace the Off and Oft. How shall you die today, Jace? Or will it be one of those rare times when you don't? Dwynen's Elite. Frontier Bivouac, interesting. But this appears to be shaping up to be a pretty normal black and green elf deck. But if it is, there's no reason to run Frontier Bivouac. Ally encampment? What? What is this guy up to? I'm starting to think that this guy might put this video in my Rogue Brewers playlist. Fiery Impulse on the mana. I was going to call him a mana elf, but as I've been instructed by the internet, they're called mana dorks. Did you... What are you doing? Skyrider Elf. Converge for 3. 3/3 flying. And Jace is almost ready to flip. Use him right now. Now would be a pretty good time to flip Jace. I was just checking to make sure that it was 5 cards. Though, I just realized if he were the Planeswalker, even if... I see what you're up to. I see what you're up to. Not as quickly as I should have. Dwynen's Elite. So this is an Elf Ally deck. Very strange. Ojutai's Command. Counter target creature spell, draw a card. So far though, He's the only ally. And playing Fiery Impulse again on the Skyrider Elf, which only dealt 2 damage. Mantis Rider. 3/3 Flying Vigilance Haste. Tajuru Warcaller. Okay. Now I'm starting to get the idea of what his deck is supposed to do. The elves are in there to make a mob, and then the allies are there to make that mob big enough to kill. So basically, you know, in an old elf deck, this slot would go to Overrun, but since that's no longer printed in standard in any way, shape, or form, this guy takes that, and it's an elf. I mean, that is a ridiculously good ability to have in an elf deck. Just play an ally, and it doesn't even have to be an elf. Throw down an ally and boom, +2/+2. Okay, he's shrinking the Skyrider Elf, throwing out Dragon Master Outcast. And it looked like he was going to play something, but then he decided against it. But he's in a sticky situation. He's got 2 fetch lands that he probably can't use. Okay, he's going to return the Skyrider Elf. Play him again as a 3/3. Get the bonus from the Tajuru. Attack in. And just completely on combat damage, he should have this, but we will see what kind of tricks this guy has in his dark Jeskai deck. Ojutai's Command to counter it and gain 4 life. So saved himself from that. Going straight for the face. Ooh, Dragon Master Outcast didn't block. Thornbow Archer. Attacks opponent doesn't control an elf. So now he really can't use the Polluted Delta unless he can gain life. If he does, that Thornbow Archer can kill him. Let's see, Jace can shrink that guy, or return, or play Ojutai's Command. Ojutai's Command. Gain 4 life, and what? Draw a card. Return Jace. Gain 4 and draw a card. So he's up to 6. The situation still is pretty rough. But at the same time, the Elven ally deck is running on fumes. So there goes the polluted delta while he has enough life to afford it. And 2 for Jace. And another fetch land. Two cards in hand. He's going for it. At best you're gonna get through for 1. 2 from the Thornbow Archer's ability, so he'll be at 3. One, two, three. I don't think any of the allies have flash. Okay, he's down to 1. Unless he gains life, he's dead next turn just by the Thornbow Archer attacking. And he can't use the Bloodstained Mire. I hope it's a good card, because you're dead if it isn't. Ochitai's Command. Well, that can keep him alive. Gain 4, draw a card. Gain 4, bring Jace back. Yep, gain 4, draw a card. So he's back up to 5. Seriously, that is ridiculous. Those Ochitai commands. He's played effectively played Ochitai's command 4 times. And Tassiger. And at any point, if he hadn't been able to play all 4 of those Ochitai's commands, no, not necessarily. The last 2 definitely. Shaman of the Pack. Oh, is he dead? Do you have a counter? No, he's dead. Okay, on to game 2. Okay. Ally encampment out early. Oh, double ally encampment. That really isn't all that. Oh, Mana Gorger Hydra. Interesting. He must have sided that in. But I was gonna say, double encampment this early really isn't a good thing. He needs some normal mana producers. He doesn't have nearly enough allies to depend on those. Dwynen's Elite off of Elvish Visionary. So he's got quite a few elves now, and a 3/3 Hydra. I mean, this is a really strong start. I'm wondering whether or not the Jeskai deck can come back from this. I mean, these aren't massive creatures. I mean, the Hydra's really good. Or he could play the Tajuru thing right now. Oh, Dwynen. Elf Lord. For each attacking elf you control. When she attacks. It'd be broken as hell if it was just whenever elves attack. And he concedes. I mean, you're down to 5. You'd have to have a board clear. And I didn't see any of those. Though, you know, he is running black and white, and he could, but I didn't see any. But that right there is a really interesting deck idea. Black and green elf allies. And I'm going to post that normally and in the Rogue Brewers section. So that was black and green elf allies versus Dark Jeskai. And if you liked what you saw, hit that like and subscribe button